Hola, como está, ni hao, Fizzy, no, Lagat, Fizzy, Bunisava, Salam, Mahaba, Sawadi. It's me, Table. Welcome to an episode of Robocraft. And we have had a request for a bot. It needs to be SMG and medic in nature. It needs to be a mech. So we're immediately going to do, let's do that. Why not? And we're going to go, we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do this. And we're going to put a... no, I'm doing this the wrong way. Always build from the bottom up. So, we're having a mech. So let's go ding, 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 ding. Bonk. Full stop and comma to raise and lower your bot. Colossus legs. Yeah, Colossus legs. Oh, maybe Talus legs. Let's go for slightly smaller legs for slightly reduced CPU cost. I prefer that. So let's just fill those blocks in. Don't mind going for slightly weaker legs because they're mech legs and they're pretty potent things anyway. So let's just go like so. And let's make it like that. Push it back. Do you know what? I don't need to go for weaker legs. Let's go for the bigger legs. Let's just put those on. Okay, there we go. Changes a little bit what I had in mind. So let's just put those back on like so. Like that. Fine. Like so. Now it needs to be medic and SMG. So let's do the first things first. Let's go to chassis and put that there. Put a block on it. And then go to hardware. Now, megas and regulars are now on different bits. So it makes it a little bit frustrating. So let's just try that, and let's just see what it would take to get a gun there. Let's just have a test. So it'd have to be like that. Mega SMG. You know what? I'm okay with that. So let's do this. Let's remove. Oh no, let's remove that. And we're going to go to here. We're going to do. No, let's just put one of those on. And let's do the same there. Now the reason I'm mounting it on the front is, yeah, true. If you bump into anything, the first thing it's going to destroy is the gun. However, what I want to have is that it's able to shoot at air targets, and with a side mount, you can shoot air targets, but with two side mounted Mega SMGs, if you turn, you've got to negotiate and it gets a bit fiddly to shoot on target. So I'm just going to have two Megas relatively on top, basically. Now the question is, what I need to do is kind of do a bit like this. Like so. And then let's just see where I can. So there's doable. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this, and in the interests of having something that looks fancy, we're going to do not that. We're going to do that. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Good. So we have something going on here. Let's put that on there. Now we need some kind of medic array, some kind of healing array that we can do something with. And I think that's going to be mounted on the back. For Rin. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's just go ahead and do that. Fine. Yeah, let's go like this. Put that like that. Oop. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Fine. Ooh. It's a little bit skinny as far as mechs go. It's not the most powerful looking, but we can do something with that. Let's just put that on there, and then go. Yeah, I'm alright with that. So we've got the side bits. This can be extended down, maybe. Yes, it can. Into like a piece of armour for the leg. Put that on there, and that on there. I really need to extend this a little bit if we can. Like so. Good, it totally allows that. That's. Do you know what? This is working out quite well so far. Put blocks in there. And then can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's put that on there. Okay. Well, you can actually get quite a large amount of blocks in and around the mech legs, which is pretty good actually. Let's do the same here. Modules. Haven't used any modules on this yet. Let's just go like so. I'm alright with that. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here so far. Well, it looks alright. It's very low down. We've got the CPU. I could probably get away with losing that. It's very flat on the top, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's just do that. We can go like so. Glass time? I'm not overly concerned about having a super fancy cockpit. Let's just do that. Let's just keep it relatively minimal. I like having this big flat space. We can do something with that with the colours. This is horrendous here at the back. Looks very ugly. Let's do that. And maybe even just have that just as a full section there. And then we can put in some prisms there. Okay, so the medic array. I really want to put a blink on though. That's the thing. Maybe the medic thing could be secondary. Right. So special blink module. I feel like that's the place. 5 for blink. Oh, wait a second. That goes straight into the blink. So the blink needs to go one back. There. Blink module. Fine, 5. And then we can go ding ding bonk. Bonk bonk bonk. Like so. No. Like so. Let me in! These colossal legs are getting in the way. Come on! Oh, you're totally not letting me get that block in, are you? There we go. Kind of ugly. Maybe if I just do that. We still need to get the med lasers on. Okay, blink modules on. Mega SMGs are on. I feel like we can get something on here quite easily, but I'm going to go for the weakest med lasers because I want to be able to heal, but I don't want it to be too intrusive of the design. Now I know for a fact that that will be too close together and too close to the Mega SMG. So let's try that. Good, so there's 2. Great, so we can get 2 med lasers there. Let's do that. No, that's not going to work. Maybe that. Really? Is that what's going on here? Okay, so turn off Mira Mode. Reattach them. No, look. I don't know how to... I think it's by changing bot. I think someone said select a different robot and go back to it. So select that one, and select this one. Edit robot. You genius. Whoever told me that, you are a genius. Mirror mode. There we go, so there's 2 there, 2 there. I want to get 2 more on to complete the module so that it can do relatively high healing. Make that a block maybe. Push that back 1. Doesn't modify the design too much. I mean, that would be great there. It's just not going to let me. So let's try. I need to put in another block. Let's try like that. Ooh, no. So like that. Okay, there we have it. So it's got a medic array on the back. I think that's pretty good. 1479. Now the additional can just be some extra blocks here and there. I think it's turned out pretty well. Can I get more blocks in here? I can there. Let's do that. Yes, okay. Yeah, that did go on there. Okay, good. What? 1487. I mean, really, do I want to just cake on blocks for the sake of caking it on? I might just leave that as it is. So let's do colour. What I really want to do is have it kind of half and half. I want to do like, what colour is that? Okay. So let's do it that colour and then do the bottom half. Like, let's say from here up, let's do that. Okay. So we're just going to colour all of this top bit. Just going to colour it all in. Like so. Like that. Good. So it's kind of like maybe the legs white, the gun white. No, that gun should stay brown. The healing array itself can be white. Yeah, so we've got the blink module. And then what I want to do is I kind of just want to do like a pattern of some sort. You know, just something like that really. Just something a little fancy. That's too much. Do you know what? Let's just leave it like that. So I think we're there. I think that's the mech. Be interested to see how it does actually. SMG with med lasers. Rin, I hope you enjoy it. I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with another video. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Stay chum. Also, don't forget.